Hi, today we're talking about supplementary angles. Yesterday we talked about complementary angles. Complementary angles were angles that added to 90 degrees and they formed a right angle or like a corner, and we put that right angle symbol in to show that it was 90 degrees. Today we're talking supplementary angles, and those are two angles that form a straight line. So supplementary angles add to 180 degrees. Now kids confuse supplementary and complementary all the time. I like to use the saying double the p's, double the degrees, because complementary has one p and is 90. Supplementary has two p's, or double the p's, and it has double the degrees. 180 is double 90. Some kids use the alphabet. C comes before S alphabetically. 90 comes before 180 numerically. And then still I have other kids who take the C of complementary and make it a 9 for 90, and the S of supplementary, and they make that an 8 for 180. However you remember it is fine. Just remember complementary add to 90, supplementary add to 180. So here I have two supplementary angles. One angle is 142, the other angle I don't know. I do know, however, that they should add to 180. So if they have to add to 180 and one of my angles is 142, I can subtract those angles, and what I'm left over with will be the value of x. So here I would do 180 minus 68, which is 112. You try this one. Hopefully you got 135. Okay, again, they can make it a little bit harder like the other videos where they add in some algebra. So I know that these add to 180. If this is 140, I know this piece must be 40. So 2x has to equal 40. So x must equal 20. So the whole angle is 40. Sometimes you can do them kind of in, I knew it was 40 even without doing the math. So you can also just think your way through them. It does get a little harder when I make each piece algebraic. So in this problem, I don't know either piece, but I do know their sum. So I know this piece here, which is 3x minus 120. And I know that this piece here, which is 2x plus 30, I know that they should total up to this entire thing. So it would be this piece plus this piece. I know that should be 180. So 5x minus 90. Okay, now if my algebra is too fast for you, just pause the video. Okay, so I got 54 degrees for x. So now if I want to find this angle, I have to do 3 times 54 minus 120, which gives me 42. Then I do this one, 2 times 54 plus 30, which equals 138. And then I would check to make sure that those actually totaled 180, which they do. Okay, let's see if we can find one for you guys to try. Okay, here they're just kind of changing the pictures, adding in some extra. So these are still supplementary. If I go through both of them, they make that half circle. Go through both of them, I get that half circle. Go through both of them, I get that half circle. So those are all still going to add up to 180 degrees. So I would like for you to try this one right here. Okay, and let's have you just solve for x. So when you get to x, you can stop. I'm assuming you can plug in because we've been doing that for a very long time. So write the equation and then solve for x. And hopefully you got 22. All right, tomorrow we're going to practice supplementary, complementary, and vertical to find a whole bunch of missing angles. Have a good night.